can't believe it's Monday already, but it is Monday. And with that being said, welcome to Real Talk 2.0 Monday edition. I am Red. I am Red.
And I'm Latif.
I know, I said that like an escaped third grade. Yes, ma'am. I'm Red. And we want to welcome you to Real Talk 2.0 right here on redmediaradio.com. If you're watching it via the podcast, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I think you can just search for World of Red Media.
Yeah.
Or you can just put in the handle, which is the Cinematique. But make sure you hit that subscribe button. What are we talking about today? It's been a busy day. The weather is kind of stay in bed and do nothing. What are we talking about?
Burning bridges.
Burning bridges. Burn them down to the ground. You know, it's an interesting subject because I'm not straddling the fence, but I have two different mindsets when it comes to burning bridges. One of those mindsets is almost like how Cortez, it wasn't a bridge, it was ships, decided that because his crew was on the verge of mutiny because they didn't want to go fight as ordered, and they was just saying, we want to go back home. While they were on land, what he did was that night, while they were on land sleeping, he gathered his true blues, his loyal soldiers and sailors. Not too many of those. There's probably like 3 people in the boat if I was Cortez. Went back to the ships and burnt them. This basically gave the sailors no choice but to go ahead and follow orders and do what they were supposed to do if they ever wanted to get back home. Burning bridges, on the other hand, isn't always necessary. Sometimes ego gets in the way and causes us to, I guess, prematurely burn a bridge. I see it all the time, where people just say, hey, listen, I don't care about this bridge. I'm just going to go ahead and burn it. Burn it down to the ground. And then here comes a week later, they got a bunch of wood and nails talking about, can I rebuild this bridge? Because I kind of need you for something. And you're like, nah, get out of here. But how do you feel about it?
No, I feel the same. I think sometimes it's necessary, and then other times it's like, some weird motive behind it. And I think sometimes we burn bridges without realizing sometimes it is just, and it's because it all depends on the person. If someone took something too personal, you weren't trying to go there with it, but they took it that way, and they're just like, okay, I'm done with you.
Right. Again, it falls into a lot of different concepts, which is boundaries. Usually we burn bridges because we feel that a boundary has been crossed. And it's been crossed to the point where you're like, I don't even want to see you on this side of the water anymore. I don't want to deal with you. Sometimes bridges are burnt just for survival. You'll find yourself in situations where someone, and I'm talking about people here, we're using bridges as the tether to the relationship. Sometimes we find people in our lives that are just going to pull us completely down. As long as we allow them to pull us down, they're just going to pull us down. And sometimes it's for self-preservation that you need to burn that bridge. What's another, I'm sure there's a few other ways you can look at burning bridges.
There's a million ways you can look at. I think that burning bridges is, you find out someone has been,
disloyal.
Doing things behind your back, and it's like they don't even realize they burnt the bridge, but here they are, hopping and playing, running across the bridge. Don't know, it's not really sturdy. But
why does the bridge look all black and ashy? Oops, splash. People know, I think deep down inside people know when they've burnt the bridge, when they've crossed that line, where there is no coming back. I think family is more straightforward with it because, the filter just isn't there. It's like, I've seen you since you've been a little kid. I'm just going to, go for it. There are a lot of people that have burnt bridges in my life, and I tell you about this all the time. No coming back. No coming back. I have actually filed that way, and file number, you burnt the hell out this bridge. Don't ever worry about coming back. And I'll get into some of those situations, I guess, when we come back from break. But, if you do something, we talked about this, I believe last week, if you do something intentionally with no other gain involved but to hurt me as a person or to hurt my feelings, or with the idea or mindset, oh, I'm going to bring you to your knees.
Right.
If you don't succeed, it's like those karate flicks where they beat up the guy and leave him by the side of the road and, hey, let's go back to the village now. And they get on their horses and ride away, and then he starts moving a finger. Then he goes find another master, learns another form of karate, and he's back. You know, and that's the way I feel. If you set out to do me harm or you had ill will towards me and it didn't work, I'm going to help you pour the gasoline because there's no coming back from that.
Right, absolutely. Yeah, I was thinking of John Wick when you were talking that.
John Wick?
You don't want to burn a bridge.
Yeah, it's like, at least take the pencils away from John. You know?
Even the feathers away from
Anything is a lethal weapon in that guy's head. You know they're making another John Wick. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Keanu is my man. I never liked that time trial. Bill and Ted, never liked that. Could never get into it. But all of his other movies, I'm like, wow, this guy.
Yeah.
And he's very generous. He doesn't burn bridges. People jump to work with him. Down to the catering people. They're like, what? Keanu's here? Oh, can I work here, please? I'll take no pay. Which he actually gives the proceeds to many of his movies to the crew.
Wow.
Which is amazing.
That is amazing.
You know, I mean, he takes his paycheck, but I'm talking about the residuals.
Yeah.
You know, and there's somebody with a Matrix toy right now in their house saying, yeah, I got a Matrix toy. Well, you helped the person that cleaned the floor, I guess, finance the holiday season.
Yeah.
But yeah, back to this whole thing about burning bridges. I got a little bit too happy. You know, I'm just thinking about John Wick. I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, we see a lot of movies where people burn bridges. I mean, right now it's like just cycling through my mind all the movies I've seen where bridges have essentially been burned, and people find themselves in a situation where they really need this person.
Yeah, I think that people burn bridges because in their head, I'm never going to need you. A lot of times people think that. A lot of times, no, really, I think a lot of times people think that they're above that person, so that's why they feel like they can burn his bridge. In the situations I've seen, I've never seen anyone of a higher standard, someone of a lower standard. Well, you know, we all can be higher. We can all be whatever level.
Right. I get what you're saying.
You know, a lower standard burn the bridge with a higher standard. That's like having a friend that's a billionaire and you are, you know, just an accountant. You're not going to burn it. I've never seen that happen. But from my own personal experience,
I'm sorry, it just happened. There's the story going around.
Well, they're stupid.
no, there's a story going around.
He's stupid for burning anyway.
Who's the guy that plays Medea?
Tyler Perry.
He had to fire his accountant because he did something so wrong that Tyler actually missed out in $9 million on a tax return.
So he probably thought he was slick though.
Right. No, he wasn't stealing the money. He was just...
Oh, he just messed up. Wait.
I
mean more on the dirty end.
Oh, okay, because $9 million is not a mess up.
No. I mean, for Tyler Perry, that might be like, to me,
that might be, a couple of dollars.
Like, not even
$100.
The child loses a $10 bill from the store. You go back and find that $10.
Knowing that they're not gonna find it, but just to teach them a lesson. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
But yeah, I mean, like, you know, stuff of the lower, you know, caliber. But it's usually the people that think they're already better than you anyway. So it's like, oh, I'll just do you dirty because you're gonna be right here, you know, where you're at. You know, you won't really be too much. And then, which I still don't, and I say this all the time, I don't understand why people do that to people because it seems like the underdog, which really no one's an underdog, but always comes out on top. So why would you're basically giving that person a free pass to be better,
faster, stronger.
Yeah, you know,
definitely.
You hear those stories. People win the lottery, everybody dogged them out. They end up winning. You know, it's like, why? That's why
you be looking at yourself and be like, oh, he just won the lottery. But wait. Oh, man.
Yeah, that's why you don't count. And I always say this. I've said this since our live. Don't count anyone out. Don't count yourself out, but don't count anyone else. Never look
Right.
so like look at someone's life and like, oh my God, like, yeah, I'll be your friend, but tomorrow I won't. Like,
Right.
You just don't know what the next day, what the next week, what
Karma.
the next month will
It's
bring.
karma. It's karma. And again, we fall back on that concept of ego. If you find that you will never need a person, don't even interact with them.
Mm-hmm.
Don't bring it to the point where you need to or they need to burn the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in situations where I'm in the middle of a celebration. People walk in the room, act like I'm not even there. You know, and I'm sitting there saying, oh, that's how it's going.
All right.
It doesn't matter to me.
All right.
It doesn't matter to me. You threw the match.
Uh-huh.
You poured the kerosene.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing else for me to say. You made it very clear to me. You went out to burn the bridge. Now, I don't care if I become a billionaire, Captain Kangaroo. I get to drive the Starship Enterprise.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter. I am going to respect your burning of the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always going to respect that. People don't realize that when you burn a bridge, you've got to make sure that all of your ducks are in a row.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not talking about tomorrow's ducks or next week's ducks or next month's ducks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about years down the line.
Yeah.
That's why, in my mind, you have to do something
Yeah.
to me to make me never want to explore ever speaking to you again.
Mm-hmm.
You've got to do something on a major level where I will just come out and tell you, I don't care if you like me or not. I really don't.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? At the end of the day, that doesn't matter.
Right.
Because you, by burning that bridge, you have released me from all emotional or even sometimes being cordial.
Mm-hmm.
You've untethered that. You have freed me. I'm
Right.
like Neo coming out the Matrix. I'm free.
Right.
You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Yeah, and you don't know how many people has burnt that person's bridge. You may be the lucky one to be like, oh, that's it, I'm done, no more.
Yeah.
You know, this is it. Like,
Yeah.
if no coming back. If someone has, you know, been done dirty or
Right.
mistreated or backstabbed so many times, they're going to have that breaking point. And here you come along thinking that you can burn a bridge, thinking that, oh, well, you know, we probably won't talk for a few months. And we
Oh,
can
man, that's the worst thing you can do.
Yeah.
You don't know what's going on in people's lives. You
yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
You know, it's like people, you even ask me, why do you have this trust no one thing? It's because people have burnt enough bridges that, hey, I'm not trying to build any more bridges. If I got to stay on this island by myself, so be it. So be it, because I don't have to worry about the extra problems. Now, when it comes to business, I got a lot to say about that. I've got a whole lot, and it's way overdue. It's way overdue, but I've got a lot to say about it because, you know, yesterday I put up a post, you know, highlighting you and our daughters, you know, and this is the reason why I do what I do. You know, I think I use Puffy's term, can't stop, won't stop. You know, and this is the reason behind it. Now, if you get in the way of that, again, notice it's not just me. I'm showing you pictures of not only her, but our children. So if you get in the way of that, you're essentially burning a bridge. You have basically, you went to the gas station, got one of those little red cans, filled it up, and said, hey, I don't care about you. I'm just going to burn this bridge. You want to stay on this island by yourself. I'm never going to need you again. Okay, cool. Cool. All I'm going to remember is you got in the way of me doing what I needed to do for my family. And see, at the end of the day, no coming back from that. There's a term that I use, and I tell you this often. There are so many people in my life that actually get that name of that song. Somebody that I used to know. I get in a conversation, I will straight up tell you, that's somebody I used to know. I don't even know what that person is. Are they still alive? You know what I'm saying? That is my mindset. You know, I don't know. People don't want to hear about that, but I want to hear from you people. Please, in the comments, let me know how you feel about burning bridges, or send an email to worldofgreatmedia@gmail.com. Greatly appreciate it. Anything you want to add before we go to break?
No.
All right, let's go. Be right back.
You've busted your ass to get to this stage.
Now that you've made it, where is the support?
Where are your family and friends?
Where are the people that you dropped everything for to be just there for them?
Where is the love and support that you need?
Why do you even care? At this stage, why do you care?
World of Red Media has your back.
I gotta ask you again, why do you even care? Because World of Red Media LLC has marketing and promotion packages that makes it easy. Contact World of Red Media LLC, the offices of World of Red Media LLC, 518-291-9186. Because I'm going to tell you something. No matter what they do, we have your back. World of Red Media Marketing. We have your back. I don't care about those other people. I just don't. Contact us. We got your back. Marketing and promotions made easy. All right. Here we are back at Real Talk 2.0 Monday edition. We're talking about burning bridges. Very important. Burning bridges. There's a good reason and there's a bad reason. I've been talking a lot during the first segment, so I want to give you the floor and let you talk about burning bridges.
Oh God! I mean, don't do it. Don't do it. It's I don't know. I used to let people burn bridges and come back alive. Like I did.
Good.
I did, but now like I was saying, you don't want to do that because you may come across somebody like me that is happening a lot, and it's like now they're just not playing with you.
Right.
Like it's actually a post on social media. You can't play with everybody because everybody not playing.
Yeah.
I'm literally at that point, and I think that a lot of times people that burn. I mean, I think we've all done it at one time or another. Either one side of the track, either you did it, you knew you were doing it, you didn't know you were doing it, you wanted to do it, you didn't, a mistake or whatever. But I think some people also think that I can do something, and as long as you don't find out about it directly, I'm not burning the bridge.
Oh,
but what you do in the dark always comes to light. So
I don't know why
you're still burning a bridge.
Yeah. It seems it's a complicated discussion. Like Lateef just highlighted. Sometimes we just do it because we got nothing better to do. Other people. I got a lot better stuff to do than try to purposely burn a bridge. It's many types of people out there. I'm one of those people that if everybody disappeared off the planet like that, I'm good. No, seriously. No, I'm good. I'm going to find something. See, you're making light of it. You're making light of it, and I'm trying to be serious here. Okay? No, if everybody disappeared off the planet, as long as I have internet and a computer, I'm good.
In stores that still have food in it.
Why do you have to turn it into a Twilight Zone? Why has everything got to be a Twilight Zone?
Everybody,
but you get the point of what I'm saying. It's like I sit back, I learn stuff so that I can do stuff, so I can be of value to the people that are no longer here. I do stuff like that. I'm happy to be left to my own devices. And this is another thing I said many a time. If I want you to be a part of my circle or my tribe, that means that I feel a certain way about you. I respect you. I have faith in you. I see you as being a dependable person. I see you as being a person that, hey, listen, I ride or die, as the kids said.
Yeah.
I see you as that person, okay? So when it comes to burning bridges, I ain't got too many bridges to burn, and I'm going to admit it, and I like it that way. And, if people on the other side feel that they want to burn the connection or sever the connection or burn the bridge between me and them, it's like, all right, cool. Wishing you much success in everything that you do. That's the type of person I am. I'm never going to give people that hater phrase of, I'm not hating. I want everybody to win. I want everybody to succeed. I'm not doing that.
Nah.
What I'm saying is like, okay, if I brought no value to your life, I would rather you just say, hey, listen, I don't want to be part of your tribe. I'm going to fall back.
Right.
Don't do the dirty stuff.
Right.
Don't do the vengeful stuff. Don't do the angry stuff. Don't do the I'm mad at you stuff. Because all that's going to do is put you into that conversation that I have with other people. Oh, him? Her? That's somebody that I used to know. And I will act oblivious. People will be like, come on,
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I don't know. I have no clue what you're talking about because that is the way I am. I would rather, instead of anguishing over a relationship that has been severed, I would rather you just exit out my mind.
Right, and going around telling everybody the story, what happened.
Yeah,
it's not worth it. Especially if they like really torch the bridge, like the whole blaze.
They came with the fire suit on and the flamethrower.
Yeah. I mean, well, that's how I feel about burning the bridge. Yeah, once you burnt the bridge with me, I'm not gonna go around telling the story on what you did and all that. I won't. If someone else is dealing with you, I'm not even talking about romantic level, just dealing with you, a friend or whatever. I won't even try to get in the middle of it.
Right.
They can come and tell me how you burnt their bridge, what you used, what type of fire it was. Was it electrical? I'll just be like, oh wow, Yeah.
Oh my God, you making me sick with it. Hey, I'm just gonna put this out there because I love this stuff and I want Amazon to actually sponsor a commercial with this Pomona pure pomegranate juice. Very tasty, very delicious, and it's healthy. So Amazon, I'm gonna tag you in this. Bezos, I know you working on your rocket ship, but I'm just saying though.
You was in my head because I wanted to sip a line, and I was like, "How can I wonder?"
So we're gonna hashtag Amazon and their Pomona. Hold on. Boop. Okay, y'all need to drink this. It's good. It's healthy. Mm-hmm. And hopefully you see fit to run an official sponsorship for Real Talk 2.0 Monday edition. It would be nice. It would definitely be nice. But yeah, back to the conversation of burning bridges. I mean, I don't want to make it like kind of vague or kind of, I guess the word's convoluted or whatever word. I just don't want to make it so it's all over the place. Yes, I have been built a certain way, but I have also been guilty of burning bridges. Mm-hmm. The mindset, I'm going to tell you guys, the mindset was not always there. Mm-hmm. It definitely wasn't always there. And there are a lot of times and these are the days when I just didn't have ego and control. Mm-hmm. Ego just rolled shotgun on my shoulder and whispered in my ear all day long. Mm-hmm. But there were times that I did a lot of stupid stuff and was just like, you know what, F you, I don't need you, this, that, and the other. And I learned the hard way because it may not be a day, a week, or a month. It might be 2 years later. And I find this to be true. That's why I stopped doing it. When you do it for the wrong reasons, the universe has a strange way of putting this person right back in your path. It's like, you know what? Today you get humbled. And then you find yourself, ego's like, man, don't listen to karma, man. Just do what you gotta do. And it's like, man, listen, I need this person. This person has exactly what it is that I need. And then you find yourself, I want to say that I didn't mean what I said. I didn't mean what I did. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And then you find yourself back into the reason why you're saying sorry is because I really need your help. You know what I'm saying?
I'm laughing because it reminds me, I'll burn a bridge with a job in a minute.
Oh yeah, I know. I know you ain't over there.
But a huge company, Wawa. I burned the bridge with Wawa. I burned it.
Don't they give you a stock for every year that you worked there?
Yeah, and I was young and I worked there and I didn't want to work. I wanted to go out that night and I told them that a family member that had passed away probably before I was even born had passed away.
Oh wow!
The manager was like, "Really, your grandma? Like really?"
Wow!
I said, "Yeah, and I guess he knew I was lying. He put me on that list. I can." And when it was recession, and I said, "Oh, wow,
Wow!
They hired people fast and they paid weekly." And I went to apply, and the manager was straight told me like, "You're on the list. Did you still work for Wawa?"
Oh wow!
But I can never work. I go to Wawa still, but I definitely. But that's something too. Jobs, leaving without 2 weeks notice and. Lying and people passed away that had been passed away.
I'm sorry.
Well, then he's already gone. So in my head, I was like, well, I'm not
It
lying.
done, son. Come on. This
Like,
ain't innocent lie.
He loves me. He wouldn't mind. He would want me
Go
to
ahead,
enjoy my
child.
life.
I want you to go out there and party. I want you to go out there and party. Go out there. What they doing now? Twerk? Go out there and party, baby. Do what you gotta do. Go ahead and use my name.
You can ask that Wawa too. Maybe they're probably like, no, I remember her.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, I mean, again, with youth, we tend to burn a lot of bridges because, again, the mindset is not there. You know, I've never really done it with a job because I kind of like money. Kind of like money, and I've been on my own since I've been like 16 years old.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had my first like room when I was like 16 years old. So yeah, I kind of like money, so I'm always that guy that's going to put in 120% when it comes to the job. Now I might burn the bridge with a customer, and I might get in trouble for that. But no, for real. You know, you've gotta, again, you know, we've been talking about this for, I guess, a couple of years now. Ego is not your freaking friend at all. Most of us burn bridges, except for Cortez. He had a reason. He was like, these coward ass MFers don't want to fight. All they want to do is go home. They're not gonna leave me here by myself to fight this on my own. So what we're gonna do is we all gonna fight. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, you know, when we burn bridges, it's usually because of ego. You know, business dealings. Usually when you track it all down as ego. The other person feels, oh, I'm better than you, or I feel that you're not really doing anything. I can get anybody, you know these statements, right? I can get anybody to do what you do. And this, that, and other, and this, that, and it goes on and on and on. And usually, I have found in my life, usually they end up sitting on the sidelines crying victim. Yellow chalk all around them. I can't believe this person did me like this. No, you burnt the bridge. You made it clear to me that you didn't have my best interest in mind. So therefore, why should I stick around?
Right.
Why should I continue to cross over this bridge, over this thing that we're tethered to together? Why should I continue to go back and forth? People don't like to argue and go back and forth. Usually a gun or a knife comes out when there's too much back and forth. Like, yo, that's one back and forth too many, man. Pow! You know, most people don't like it. So when it comes to life and real life situations, you've got to think and take ego out the equation. You know, once ego starts whispering in your ear, you're like, man, just go sit down.
Right.
I can't handle this.
Yeah, ego's not logical.
Yeah.
Be logical. And I think a lot of people think they have ego under control, but they don't. They really don't.
I've seen so many people like, I ain't got no ego problem.
Yeah. They
She talking about
making rational, and I'm not judging nobody because shoot, I'm still, you know, like you say, you have to constantly train it every day. But I can say that I worked real hard to make sure that I know when it's creeping up.
Yeah.
And because trust me, there's a lot of conversations. I got some stuff to say that I just don't say. So I'm like, no, it's not.
Yeah.
What good is it going to do?
That is, you know, ego is like that 1 month old puppy that stays 1 month old for your whole life. You know, training it is hell. And you have to be cognizant and aware of that. And that is the first sign that your mindset has grown, is when you don't easily jump into the fray of an argument, a discussion, a heated discussion, things that you know before you even open your mouth. This can definitely go sideways.
Yeah.
You know, once you get control of that, life becomes easier. You're throwing the matches away. You're throwing the scissors away. You're not cutting off people willy-nilly. You're not saying things that you know are just said to make yourself feel better as a person, even though that you might be destroying that person.
Right.
You know? And speaking about people, you know, it's getting cooler outside. You know, chicks are not going to clubs as often because the gorilla pox is out there. And there's a bunch of gorillas in the club anyway. But, you know, they're staying home. Women are starting to bond right now. And your card game, what she said, you know, the card game. Go ahead, say it, because I'm going to mess it up.
The card.
I'm going to mess it up. It's your tagline, so go for it.
Card game for women, about women, invented by a woman.
Okay, so that's what's up. That's what's up. And what I want you to do is, could you just read one of your cards? I think this has something to do with burning bridges.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah, come on. Get the deck out. Get the deck out.
Cards. I guess we'll show the cards.
There you go. Bam! Oh, I never even noticed that. That's got the Red Media Radio logo on it. Oh, look at you. But go ahead and read that. I'm sorry.
So, all right, well, this card says, my girlfriend recently got put out of her boyfriend's house for cheating. She asked if she could stay with me and my fiance for a month.
Wow.
That's burning the bridge.
Wow.
The choices. So I told her, A, girl, hell no, I can't trust you around my man. B, of course you can stay, girl. Or C, let me check with my dude and see what he says.
He's like, they got too far on the menu today. But that's what you know I'm talking about. You know, sometimes you have to, and that was a very good question. And a lot of these questions on this deck are like this. You know, making the conversation fun. I was going to get upset if I gave an answer. You said what she said. The time said. You know, it's not what she said, it's what he said. Don't do that to me.
That's even sour.
Yeah, I know.
I know. He said.
He said. But it's a great game. I watched you play with other people. It's a lot of fun. Guys, if you haven't gotten What She Said, the card game, go ahead to Anaj Health and Beauty Facebook page and go ahead and order your deck right now. You're going to love it. Lots of great stuff. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about burning bridges. We're here to talk about burning bridges. And I've got a lot to say about how we can move forward without constantly burning bridges or finding ourselves in those situations where you have screwed up royally and you got to go back to that person. They just sit there, the smile on their face like that. You got to say something to me? What you got to say? I'm saying no, I don't got all day. What do you got to say? You're like, humming. I'm sorry. I did that to you. I'm so sorry. You know, avoid those situations at all costs. With that being said, we'll take a quick break and jump right back in. How's that sound?
Yeah.
All right, we'll be right back.
You cannot be a believer until you see your whole life and the misery thereof and want to.
You will find true success and happiness if you have only one goal. There really is only one, and that is this: to fulfill the highest, most truthful expression of yourself as a human being. You want to max out your humanity by using your energy to lift yourself up, your family, and the people around you. Theologian Howard Thurman said it best. He said, "Don't ask yourself what the world needs. Ask yourself what makes you come alive, and then go do that. Because what the world needs is people who have come alive."
All right, here we are back. You just hit me with the chair.
Oh, sorry.
Wow.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. I noticed it, but then I was scared to move.
I'm saying that you just want to hit me with the chair. You know, you just want to do that every time we do a show.
No.
That's the new thing now. You just want to burn the bridge. You want to burn the bridge? Okay, we can burn the bridge. All right. I just wanted to say this one more time. This Pomona pomegranate juice. I'm just saying, Amazon, hit brother off. I just want to show you that I can do in-show adverts or ad placement or sponsorship stuff. So, you know, I got you, son. I got you. All right. So, you know, back to the whole thing about burning bridges. I think most people should, if the relationship is not toxic, and toxic relationships all over the place. They can be at work, they can be in I guess a marriage, they can be in a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship, they can be any place, a friendship. There can be toxicity. Now, here's the thing with toxicity. If you've ever, been like someplace you've never been before, you're getting ready to go to the building, and there's that hazmat sign there, you kind of don't want to go in the building, because you're thinking to yourself, I can't be around this. This can harm me. It's the same thing with people. I think certain people should have like a button on them that just has that hazmat, hazardous material symbol on them, because that's what they do. They're hazardous. Burn those bridges. Just burn them. Just get rid of them. If you have to go back, just find another option. Your peace of mind is more important than rebuilding a relationship that by default was toxic.
Yeah.
Another thing is ego. I can't say this enough. If you find yourself in a situation where you just burnt a bridge that you didn't mean to, because ego is now sitting on your living room couch rolling around laughing like, I got you that time, immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately. Because the longer you wait, you're not coming back.
Yeah.
There's no way. And it's not just because you need the other person. It might be a family relationship.
Yeah.
It might be it might be a cousin. It might be a brother. It might be a sister. The longer you wait, the longer you don't want to deal with it.
Yeah. And the dirtier you look.
Yeah, and
you just look like...
Right. So what is wrong with immediately saying, yo, listen, my mind just wasn't right. This little on my shoulder was whispering in my ear, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. Fix it immediately, especially when you walk, because we all walk away with that feeling like, damn, why did I just say that? Or why did I just do that? Even at work.
Yeah.
Even at work, because you could have came back and you could have just turned right around and been like, you know what, listen.
I was lying.
I was lying straight up. I really wanted to go party. There's a new dance called the twerk that's out. I want to get out there and do my thing, to show everybody that I knew how to do this dance. I apologize. It won't happen again.
I tried to go back the next day.
No, you went back the next day. That's the problem. You should have got in the car and be like, no, I'm not going to do this. I like money. Like Grant says, Grant Cardone, I love money. You have to, but you could have fixed it right there. But like, you know what? I don't even know what I was thinking. I was just thinking like, crazy. I don't need to party. I like money. I like selling your stuff. I like you being my boss. And no, I'm not going to twerk you. But, you get what I'm saying. It probably wouldn't have, you might have still got fired, but you might not be on that list. Where you can't even walk into a Wawa to get gas. And that's a damn shame to be blacklisted from a chain of stores. As soon as you swipe your credit card, it's like,
No, I can't work there. I was just at Wawa.
No, I know. We use Wawa. And for those who don't live in the Philly, Delaware area, it's like a chain of stores, like an upscale 7-Eleven. But yeah, you have to, you have to go ahead and decide what is best for you. Because at the end of the day, it's what's best for you. If you burn a bridge because you feel it's best for you, cool.
Yeah.
If you burn a bridge because ego got in the way, go fix it immediately. In our communities, we burn a lot of bridges. I mean, there are shopkeepers in our communities that just burn bridges. Like, I'm not going in there anymore. Because they're having a bad day. You might have said something very innocent, and they get, it's like the time the guy was like, I was like, are you going to put this in the bag? And he like pushed the bags towards me. I was like, okay, I'm never coming here again. You don't have to worry about any more of my money, my change, anything. How you going to make a grown-ass man walk down the street with a soda and a thing of toilet tissue and not give him a bag? Come on now. Come on, son. You burnt that bridge. That's why I'm never coming back to your store. And then next week I'm going to talk about it, give people address. No, I'm not. I'm not going to do that. That's not me. But no, seriously, any other tips, hints, or ideas about
what?
Burning bridges all day long? just burn. But go ahead. No, seriously.
Shoot, I'll say it again. Don't do it if you can help it. Especially if it's not like no real reason behind it. Shoot, I try not to I'm trying to think. I'll try not to burn bridges even if it's necessary. I just walk away. I don't, I'm like, at this point.
Well,
now,
cutting people off to me is like burning bridges. It's like you know the reasoning behind it. I don't see, we're all adults. I don't have to explain to you why I'm not effing with you anymore.
Right.
Or why, we don't hang out like we used to anymore. You know the reason.
Right, I'm about to say, but I guess now I'm so guarded that I don't even gotta cut people off. It's like, stop right there. Stop right there.
That's why you got that crossing guard sign.
I've seen this before. I'm good.
Yeah.
I am good. Every time you message me, text me, I'm busy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I don't know. Like I said, I've been on both sides of the fence. I really have, but it takes a lot for you to burn a bridge with me. It really does. But, when I have like my certain standards, and my biggest thing now, is deep into my brand and business as I am, is I can't afford to be backstabbed. I can't even afford to even think I'm being backstabbed, because if I think I'm being backstabbed, then more than likely it's something that you're doing to, or something got back to me to let me know that you got that knife. You're just waiting for the moment. And I like my spine. That's like the main thing that would, you burnt the bridge, and I'm not going to. I've taken chances before. Everybody that has burnt the bridge with me and I've taken the chance and let them back in my life, I just got burnt again. And
you're good. Well, that's
so
what happens.
Now it's like I feel sorry for anybody that does it, that's in my life currently, because it's like I'm just not. I won't wish you nothing. I want success if you're in the business world. If you're not, I want you to be healthy. I want you to live long and all that. But I just don't. Because obviously it's something about me that makes you want to burn, and maybe I'm just not your cup of tea.
Well, some people are just serial arsonists. It's sad because they're, again, expectations. When you expect something from certain people, because we do that. We have titles for people. We expect the mailman, when he has that suit on, that he's out there delivering the mail. We expect it if we're in trouble or someone's attacking us. When we see a police officer, we expect that this is what they're going to do. But that's an expectation. There's mail people that steal the mail. There's police officers that's as dirty as they come. But they get that free pass because of the title that we give them and the expectations. Yeah. We do that with friends. We do that with people that we're in relationships with. And we tend to, I guess, overlook a lot of BS. A lot of things that we wouldn't overlook, with other people that don't have that title. You got to be careful with that. You've got to, be careful with that. I've been watching Bond movies since I've been like a little kid. And he gets in every time because somebody trusts him. Somebody just trusts him enough. They don't know nothing about him.
Especially them women. They don't know nothing about them niggas hopping a bit.
They be trusting some Bond. You want the Google? Oh my God, you just got into talent. Ooh, I'm married, but hey. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's, I was watching the Bond movie. I was like, damn, she's married. But, this is the thing, Bond gets in because people, they look at him, they say, okay, he's dapper, he's a debonair, he spends a lot of money at the casino, you know what I'm saying? And people just go ahead and trust him, and he just gets inside and just messes everything up. That's what he does. That's his job. That's what he does in life. He just messes everything up.
Yeah.
Here's a bad guy that could have took over the world, but Bond just messes everything up. That's how it works in real life. Our expectations of people sometimes send us down the wrong path where we trust them too much. And then they do something that you wouldn't let your homie that you've known for 20 years do to you, and you just accept it. And it's like, well, damn. Now your whole organization is taken down to his knees, and what are you going to do now? Bond ain't gonna come back and apologize to you. He did his job. He's gonna go mess up somebody else's life now. You know, so you have to remember that when you're going out there, you know, burning bridges all willy-nilly, or when you're allowing people to essentially char the bridge over and over and over again, you know, to your demise.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, if you don't have discernment to know that someone isn't there for your best interest in mind, and just don't at least run to the store and get a pack of matches. I carry Zippos. No, I'm sorry. But, you know, and some lighter fluid, and just say, hey, this is over. I'm done. You know, who do you blame when, you know, you sit up there with a guy with shiny white teeth going bling with your wife next to him? You know, who do you blame? It's like you saw the whole thing going down.
Yeah. And sometimes I burn, as far as burning bridges, somebody is there. Sometimes it's somebody there to help you burn the bridge, but they're just to the side.
Yeah, they're
going to help you. They're going to hand you the matches. You know, it's like the doctor doing surgery. Gasoline, here you go. You know, you go ahead and burn the bridge. You know,
nurse, the patient isn't burning fast enough. We need more. Come on, get the anesthesiologist to give us more of this propane. We need propane, something thicker.
And I think that goes from he say, she say, or because someone else's opinion of someone.
Right.
You know, and you're going off of somebody else's opinion because
instead of getting to know
the person yourself. So you go into the relationship with the person with your preconceived notions from someone that
didn't like the person.
They didn't like the person for whatever reason.
Yeah, they just needed a fan club to hold the match. You know? But yeah, I mean, that is it in a nutshell. You know, be careful what you're doing out there. Be careful for the habitual bridge burners, and be careful that you're not just running out there just burning bridges because of ego. Right. And you know, I'm going to say this one more time. Amazon, hopefully you're listening. That's why I tagged you 3 times in this. The Pomona pomegranate is delicious. Absolutely delicious. Need sponsorship, Amazon. Need sponsorship for Real Talk 2.0 Monday edition. And I think you're the guys because y'all just got deep pockets. Deep pockets. You know, but yeah, you got anything else you want to add?
No.
Okay. Guys, very interested in your viewpoint on this whole subject of burning bridges. Go ahead and send an email to worldofredmedia@gmail.com. If you're watching this on YouTube, please leave a comment. Greatly appreciated. I got to get up early tomorrow morning, not for the morning grind. If you haven't figured it out, the morning grind has been put on pause. Mainly because we're working on projects with the parent company, which is World of Red Media LLC. The tagline being, you know, if your family and friends don't got your back for whatever reason, F them. We got your back. So we have marketing and promotional solutions for any budget. Go ahead and reach out and contact us. You can reach me at 518-291-9186, or you can go to redmediaradio.com and just hit marketing, and you'll get all the information that you need. Anything else?
Nope.
Oh, make sure you get this game Fire. There's a whole bunch of questions, like the question that she just read. It's got a nice pink color to it. What she said, the card game, BAM! You know, make sure you get your copy. You can go to Naj Health and Beauty and go ahead and get that. And that way, you know, you can have those deep conversations with your peoples and find out if you need to burn a couple of bridges. You might need, after this game, you might need to burn a couple of bridges. Yeah. So, I don't know. I'm Red.
And I'm Lizzie.
Hey, you already know. Love you guys. Keep it locked right here on redmediaradio.com. Nothing but fire, baby.
Ethereal Collection.
I know you're out there. I can feel you now. I know that you're afraid. You're afraid of us. You're afraid of change. I don't know the future. I didn't come here to tell you how this is going to end. I came here to tell you how it's going to begin. I'm going to hang up this phone, and then I'm going to show these people what you don't want them to see. I'm going to show them a world without you.
Ethereal Collection, the fashion line inspired by Red Media Radio.